Welcome back. Today I'm heading way over here. Now, if you're anything like me, sometimes you just need to get out, somewhere quiet, away from screens and the routine of your day. So today I'm heading off on the e-bike to a remote dam on LOCH. No big plan, no phone signal, just fresh air, a nice long ride, and a brew with a view. Oh, and pancakes. So I'll pedal, get the work done. I say work, it's an e-bike, but even so, nature doesn't make it too easy, and the legs burn on the inclines just the same. Before too long, I do take a quick break to watch the red kites catching their thermals. They make it look effortless. There's a calmness about the spectacle. They know what they're doing, and they're doing it well. This ride is always worth it. It's 16 miles of winding trails, no one around, just the sound of wind in my ears and tyres on the track. You don't rush a ride like this, you let it unfold with every twist and turn. Eventually, the dam comes into view. At first, it appears alien in the natural landscape, hard lines and concrete and sharp edges. Somehow, though, it's honest. It's here to do a job, and it's quietly getting on with it out of view of most people. When I first arrive, I explore and come across this old rusted winch. The winch setup is accompanied by these rusted narrow rails which lead all the way down to the dam. Any ideas what this was for? Whatever it pulled from the deep waters back then, it now lays redundant and yet part of this landscape. I really kind of like it. I found this quiet corner about a month ago now, and I couldn't wait to get back up here. The loch stretches out in front of me. It's completely still out here, not a sound around, just the water moving and the wind through the scratchy grass. This is what I love most about days like this. It's finding a place that feels untouched, setting up a day camp and just slowing everything down for a while. The light is beautiful, the air's cool, and there's that faint hum of nature you only notice when you stop long enough to listen. Time to unpack the rucksack. The Trangia stove will make its on-screen debut today. I've seen so many people using the Trangia and making it look really easy. Yes, Red Swede, I'm talking about you. I have a feeling that whatever happens today, the Trangia will be a big part of this little channel. I do have a confession to make though. I've developed a stove addiction already, so this won't be the only stove to feature in upcoming videos. Anyone else with the same affliction? Okay, this is the part I've been really waiting for. I finally get to try out my new Trangia. There's something so satisfying about a simple, solid piece of kit like this, and I've wanted one for ages. Everything packs down so neatly, the pans, the burner, even the tiny handle, all tucked inside each other like some clever camping puzzle. You can tell it's been designed by people who actually use it out in the wild. I love that it doesn't need anything fancy, just a little bit of fuel, and you're good to go. It's lightweight, quiet, and feels kind of timeless, like the sort of thing that will last a lifetime if you look after it. I can't wait to get going with it and make my first proper brew and pancakes out here. I am nervous about the pancakes, I won't lie, but every day's a school day. I've said it before and I'll say it again. What will be, and we'll have something at the end of it, I'm sure. On my very first lesson, the Trangia at this point is actually lit. The flame outdoors is pretty difficult to see until it really starts to go, so that's something to bear in mind for future cookouts. Now, if there's a better sound or smell than bacon hit in a frying pan, I'm yet to experience it, and outdoors it feels even better. summary so far. Sure enough, the batter's lumpy. The cook's cup is not big enough to really stir things up. I've a lot to learn. My pancake is half burnt and the other half curls away almost embarrassed and turns out a little bit underdone. But do you know what? Out here it doesn't matter. The loch, the mountains and the wind just don't care if my pancake is perfect, and neither do I. A little more cooking and it's just about edible. I'll do a fancy shot and hide the underdone bit with some crispy bacon. That's the best distraction ever. Time for a brew, and then I'll shush and let you enjoy the quiet, the brew, the warm mug in the wild place. Oh, close call there, by the way. I've since learnt how to take the simmering off the Trangia without burning my fingers off. I've packed up, left no trace of course, and start the long ride home. It wasn't a perfect trial run on the Trangia, but that's why I came out today, to experiment and just let things be how they'd be. When you're miles from anywhere, burnt batter on your plate and syrup on your fingers, it's not perfect, it's real. There's peace in knowing that it's just enough. I'm calling this a damn good try. See what I did there? And of course, it ended with a very successful warm mug in a wild place. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please come back next time, like and subscribe, and I can share more of my micro adventures with you. See you on the next one.